The film opens with a boxer named Bae, who participates in underground boxing matches in Thailand. Although he was a talented fighter, he never got the platform he deserved. Living among the people he used to fight with, he gradually fell into drug addiction. To support his habit, he eventually turned to selling drugs. Because of all this, he was caught by the police. The police found drugs and guns with him, because of which he got a long sentence. Before shifting to the jail, he was tested and then he was told the rules of staying in the jail, along with the other prisoners of the jail. After breaking them, there is a very strict punishment here. The prison world was very different from the outside world. No one used to work for others without any benefit. Everyone was selfish. One day, when Billy went to fill water, he fights with a gang although Billy was not at fault. But when the guards came here, the prisoners blamed Billy for the whole fight. Billy was locked in a small cell as a punishment, in which it was difficult to even sit. After being punished in this small cell for 3 days, he was moved to another cell. It is known that there were very big criminals in this cell, and all these criminal prisoners had formed a gang together, whose leader was Kang. They asks Billy, "For what crime did you come here?" Billy says that he came here to sell drugs. Hearing this, everyone started making fun of Billy. In fact, they even started teasing Billy. Anyway, it's night, everyone goes to sleep. In the middle of the night, when Billy went to the toilet, he saw that all these gang members were torturing a new prisoner. Seeing this, he got scared. He wanted to help this boy. He wanted to save him, but they also threatened Billy with a knife, that if he tried to tell anyone, he would do the same to him. Billy got very scared and quietly went to bed. He was already scared of these people. He tried to forget everything and go to sleep. When he woke up in the morning, he found out that the prisoner had died, with whom all the prisoners had tortured him. Seeing this, Billy's head began to burst because he could save this child. He had so much strength in him, but he lost his courage. In his fear and anxiety, he lost the life of this child. The shock had stuck a pain in his head. When he approaches the warden to ask for a tablet, the warden tells him that if he wants anything, he'll have to either pay or offer a cigarette. All of this was completely illegal. Seeing this, he got angry and started fighting with everyone here. He had gone so crazy in anger, he did not know what he had done. After beating the guards, he bit the guard's throat. The other guards quickly came to control him, and beat him so much that he was about to die. And then he was closed in another cell in the same wounded condition. In this cell, he also found a transgender. His name was Fame. Fame helps Billy, and puts ointment on his wounds, but here, Billy does not talk to him much. It is shown that now the police officers had tied ropes in Billy's hands and legs so that he could not fight with anyone. Billy's normal life had started again. Today when the cat went to the canteen, he saw that it was Fame's turn in the canteen. He asked Fame to help him and asked for 2 packs of cigarettes, because here you needed a cigarette to do everything. He said to Fame that I promise, I will return this loan to you soon. Fame did not want to give it to him, but then Fame felt pity for him and he gave him 2 packs of cigarettes as a loan. Now taking those cigarettes, Billy goes to a man who had drugs here. Taking cocaine from him, Billy used it and he fainted, and on the same night, 3 people were murdered in the jail. All the prisoners are awakened at night and their search is started, so that they can find out about the killers. When they came to Billy, they saw that Billy was drunk at that time. They also found drugs in his shirt, from which other people were actually murdered. In this way, the poor Billy was trapped in the murder case, but he was lucky that the police found out that these drugs were not from Billy. Billy had used cocaine. These drugs were from a man standing behind Billy who had trapped Billy to save himself, but finally, the police found out the truth and he was caught. Anyway, the next day a guard offered to give drugs to the cat. Billy also used those drugs very easily, and when the guard asked him for money for drugs, the poor Billy had no money. Then the guard said to him, okay, if you don't have money, then you kill someone for me. I will forgive you for these drugs. Unwillingly, Billy had to listen to him. This guard wanted to kill the Muslim chefs working in the jail. Billy also beat these Muslim chefs so much that they were close to dying. The guard was very happy to see their bad condition, and he offered Billy another packet of drugs, but this time, Billy refused to take it because now, Billy was regretting that he had beaten two innocent people for his addiction. His regret increases so much that he also tries to die. In the middle of the night, he cuts the veins of his hand with a blade, but before he died, the people around him noticed this thing and saved his life. The police also found out that Billy was mentally very stressed. To reduce his stress, his hands and feet were unchained. Billy now sees that some people were practicing boxing in the jail. He was also a boxer. When he went inside hoping to check things out, the coach threatened him and kicked him out, saying that he needed money or cigarettes if he wanted to train there. He tries to explain to the coach that he is a very good boxer and he will perform very well, but still, the coach did not listen to Billy. Now for his help, Billy went to Fame and asked Fame to lend him some cigarettes for the last time. I want to take part in boxing training. If I get selected in boxing, I will pay you back all the money I get from the match. Fame also trusts Billy and gives him cigarettes. Billy goes to the coach with a cigarette and asks him to train him. Billy got a punching bag to use after a long time. He threw all his frustration into this punching bag, and then when his trial was taken, he performed so well that all the boxers present here were impressed with him. His moves were completely different from everyone else. The cat started coming here to practice every day. The coach was also very happy with his performance and he used to train him hard, so that he could make him win in the upcoming matches. One day when he returned to his cell after training, he saw that all the prisoners were doing a fish competition there. He knew this game very well. He also started playing with people here and won a lot of cigarettes in this game. He took all these cigarettes and went to Fame, from whom he had borrowed cigarettes and participated in boxing. He gives all the cigarettes to Fame and ends his loan. And here he starts talking to him. He asks Fame, "What was the reason for you to come here?" Then Fame told him that he had murdered his dad because he used to torture Fame because he was transgender. Fame was also heartbroken over his father's death. Here he starts crying and Billy tells him that, "I also have no one in this world except my dad, but this time, my dad doesn't know that I am in jail." Fame feels worse after hearing his story and here they both come close to each other. Billy mostly spent his time in the ring. The coach was training him for the competition. Finally, the day of this competition also comes. All the prisoners had participated in this competition and to watch it, a lot of prisoners and a lot of high-ranking police officers had come. The fight starts where the opponent was giving a good punch to Billy. In fact, he was dominant over Billy. He beat Billy and made him his puppet. One of Billy's ears was cut and his eyes were swollen. Billy was also less visible, but still, Billy did not give up and continued his fight. He fights till the end, even the other boxer gets tired. As he begins to tire, Billy seizes the perfect moment, lands a punch to his face, and knocks him down, and finally, he won this match. Seeing him win, all the officers and prisoners applauded him and everyone was happy for him. Watching Billy's fighting skills, the jail warden was also very impressed with him. He moves him to the boxing team cell and also tell him that now he is being given a chance to fight at the national level that was in the next 2 months. This match was not to be played in this jail, but to be played in another jail. The atmosphere in the new cell was very good. The food here was also very good. Billy was also being given good food and good training to win the competition. Now Billy was happy here. The people of this place were not big criminals. In fact, they had come to jail by doing small evil deeds like Billy. Billy became friends with all of them. And now Billy gets adjusted in the jail. All of them make a tiger tattoo on Billy's back. According to them, this could help Billy win his match. Billy was working hard day by day to win that tournament. One day, as he went to take a bath, it was revealed that Kang's gang had surrounded him from all sides. The gang with which he used to live in the previous cell. The people of this cell beat him a lot because Billy did not give them their money. Billy says to them, "Wait, don't kill me. I will win the tournament and give you all your money back." Kang leaves him, but here he takes out the blood of an AIDS patient, and he threatens him by showing him an injection that, if he does not win the tournament, they will inject him and kill him. Billy was very upset with all the incidents that happened today. He goes to his cell to meet Fame to fix his mood where he saw that Fame was busy with other prisoners. Seeing this, he got even angrier because he was friends with Fame with a pure heart. Here, the argument between them increases, so much that other prisoners come and take Billy out of here. Billy was completely broken now. He used a lot of drugs to control his mind. This relaxed his mind, but he started internal bleeding. He started vomiting blood. He immediately went to the doctor here. The doctor told him that due to a lot of drugs, his organs have weakened, because of which he is having internal bleeding. Along with that, due to heavy exercise, he also had hernias. The doctor here stops both his exercise and drugs and says, if you take drugs or do heavy exercise once, you will be responsible for your death. One challenge after another kept piling up for Billy, but he had made up his mind. He would win the tournament no matter what. This was his only hope of living in this jail. Despite the doctor's refusal, he does heavy exercise and continues his training. Finally, the day of the competition also comes, and all the prisoners participating in the competition with Billy are brought to another jail. All the prisoners and high-ranking police officers had gathered to watch this match, but here, a bad thing happened that Billy started to feel pain. The pain was so worse that now he felt that he would not be able to play the game, but he was able to control his pain and entered the ring for the fight. Before the fight started, according to the Thai culture, both the fighters prayed and then the fight started. In the first round of the match, Billy shows a very good performance. By hitting his opponent, he tires him, but as the match progressed, Billy's health began to deteriorate even more, and during this time, when the fighter punches his stomach, Billy's condition worsens even more. Now the other fighter saw his weakness. He just kept hitting his stomach to defeat Billy, and poor Billy fell down in pain. His performance was so down that no one thought that he would be able to do anything in the last round. In this round too, Billy's opponent kept his grip on this game, and finally, when all the courage of Billy was answered, he was filled with frustration, and in this frustration, he hit his elbow in the throat of his opponent, due to which he fell unconscious there, and in this way, Billy won this tournament. Everyone celebrates and claps for Billy. The warden was also very happy with Billy's victory. He was standing and appreciating Billy, but during all this, we saw that Billy's health deteriorated a lot. He vomited blood and fainted there. Seeing his condition, an ambulance was called immediately and he was taken to the hospital. Billy's treatment starts here. For many days, Billy could not come to his senses. After a few days, when he came to his senses, he saw that he was in the hospital and his condition was much better than before. When the nurse sees him awake today, she takes him to the washroom herself. After leaving the washroom, when Billy came to his room, he saw that there was no guard for his security today. He quietly left the hospital. After many months, he was walking on these streets. He felt very good. He came out very far from here. Finally, now he was free. As he heard this, he asked himself, is he really free? In this way, he will run away from the police all his life. He did not want such freedom. Thinking this, he came back to the hospital. After spending a lot of weeks in the hospital, when Billy's condition gets better, the police bring Billy back to jail. As he came, Billy got another surprise. His father had come all the way from England, and seeing him filled Billy with joy. In that moment, it felt to Billy as if he had regained his entire world. They exchanged heartfelt smiles, and that's where the story came to an end.